So, hello Prachi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So, I'm going to take your interview on the topic attention to mental health and well-being among the youth in India. So, this is an individual assignment given to us. So, I'm going to ask some question, and if you are not comfortable, you can say no. So, what kind of mental health or emotional stress have you experienced since joining the PGDM program?
A lot of competition, very fast paced. Everything is very fast paced. It's very different from where I have come from. It was very chill, especially MBA and BBA BCom. It was taken very lightly.
Okay.
So a lot of competition here. Everybody is trying to do different things, and you don't only have to study; you have to do other things as well.
Yeah.
So that was very different from what I have learned.
So, what are the major sources of stress for you? I mean, here, like academic or family pressure or the financial pressure, like.
Well, at first, the stress was family, like I'm away from my family. That was a very big thing for me, but that kind of got pushed back ever since SIP started. There are so many tests and so many quiz and assignments for every single course, so I don't really think about that. So now major is academics as well as placements. If you'll ever have that.
So, how do competition, performance pressure, or comparison with peers affect your mental well-being?
It does affect a lot, as I kind of do not feel like I do not match up to my peers previously, because I did not think that marks were as important, especially graduation, and also shifted my course. I shifted from CA to MBA, so it did not matter to me that it was so important. It does affect me, but at the end of the day, I am working on myself and I want myself to succeed, so I don't really care about others as such.
Okay. So, have you ever felt anxious, overwhelmed, or emotionally exhausted during the course?
Not academically, just dealing with people, because you have to work with people in every single course and different kinds of people from different places. So sometimes communication is not there, or you feel like they don't understand you, but slowly, you'll gel up with people and you feel like it's okay.
So,
It will
how
be
do you
done.
mostly, try to talk to people? Like, how do you deal with them?
At first, I try to put forward my point of view. Like, I try to make them see that this is what I'm saying. I'm not against you or something like that. If they understand it, great. If they don't, then I don't care.
So, what do you feel? What kind of people around you, like they are helpful or not?
Very helpful, and very different. And they provide different perspectives on things, something that I did not even think, and very creative. Everybody is very creative here.
In our space, yeah. How do you usually deal with stress or emotional pressure? By calling to your parents or seeking help from the friends and all.
I call my mom, I vent everything, and then I feel okay. Sometimes most of the times now, I just tell my roommate, and she just listens, and we just.
Okay. So, are you aware of any mental health support system provided by the institute?
Well, there's a counselor, there's Zumba classes, yoga classes, I think, and they do like we had a bhajan kirtan ceremony here, different kind of stuff. Yes.
So, do you think these kind of thing help student to cope with
Sometimes,
stress?
sometimes there's a lot of pressure to attend. Other times it is okay, but also like we are so jam packed that it does not make sense for us to have different kinds of things. We are not able to attend. If there's Halloween, the next day there's IDP, so you can't really enjoy a lot. But it does take your mind off academics for some time.
So, how have you or your peers ever approached the counselor or faculty members for the, stress?
Not mental stress, matlab academic stress. We have talked to our mentors as well as the actual faculty members that deal with our domain, and they do tell us what to do or not to do, and they are very chill, and they ask us to be chill. Life happens. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, what role do peer groups or batchmates play in helping you cope with stress?
Big role. In first term, I wasn't really open with people, and I did not have a lot of friends, so that was a lot more stressful. In term two, I do have many friends, and I feel like I like going to my class. I like talking to people now. I like meeting people, going to people's room in hostel.
Okay. So, what prevents students from openly discussing mental health issues on campus?
I think competition is a main thing, because we are our CGP depends on others, so that's really a big thing. We don't really want to show our weaknesses. Plus, we don't really know each other a lot. It will take time to open up. And I think that's the major thing.
Okay, so do you think stigma or fear of judgment affects health-seeking behavior among students?
Yes, because there are all kinds of students. There are students with experience, there are students who are just freshers, there are students who have actually worked with people. So there's a lot of more difference in how they conduct themselves. So if somebody is not able to speak English properly, that is a big thing, and people will judge for that. So it shapes a person.
So are there challenges related to lack of time or awareness or affordability in mental health services?
Yes, I think there's a lot of. First of all, mental health services are kind of expensive, even though we are getting it free in college, so that is great. But it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of introspection. I think most people are not ready to do that, neither do they have time, they can use it productively. And people don't think that mental health is as important.
Okay, yeah, of course. So do academic schedule or evaluation system leave enough space for mental well-being?
Hmm. I think it does take time, but I think people are adjusting to it and people are talking about it and realizing that we are all in the same boat. So it does really, now we are coping up with it better.
So who do you think is responsible for supporting student mental health? I mean, friends are most important, or the families or the institute?
First of all, the student is most important. He or she should realize that, I'm in stress or I'm not feeling okay. So then he can reach out to whoever is there. I think teachers play a big role in that, and they should understand the student as well as, see instead of academics also. And parents should also see that academics is not the most important thing.
So do you think here teachers are, more supporting or supporting the student?
Many kind of teachers, I think mostly are very supporting. That mostly they change the deadlines or they understand that they have quizzes or assignments. A lot of teachers are supportive, I think.
Okay. So how can peer or student committee contribute to healthier mental environment on campus?
They can keep a scheduled time rather than keeping meeting at any time. They can also, I think a lot of presidents are good. I think my committee is very good, and there's not a lot of work, but when there is, we everyone comes together and work as
So
a.
are you in the committee called Sukoon?
No.
No. Okay, so what role should business school play in promoting mental well-being among students?
Well, I think our college is doing a lot of that, counseling, Zumba, and all. But I think they should be designated. The timetable should not change. They should be designated holidays so that people can plan according to that. Because some people need to go home to de-stress. Some people need to study more. So they need to have a designated time that this time will not be disturbed, or this time is for me designatedly.
So what role should society, employer or policymaker play in addressing your mental health issues?
I think they should be more open, more understanding. That's too much to ask for. I think as people, we should, look past how a person is behaving and understand that there may be a reason from where they're coming from, and we should introspect ourselves as well as put ourselves in other people's shoes and see that, okay, maybe, I need to step back, or maybe he needs help, something like that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time and support.